Before you got involved with my program, did you know anything about the IRS niche?
Before I got involved with your program, I knew nothing about the IRS niche.
Before I got in the program, I never thought about the IRS niche. I didn't know it existed.
Before I got involved with U.S. tax, I knew very little about the IRS niche.
Before I got involved in Jack's program, I knew nothing about the IRS niche.
Before I got involved with the U.S. tax program, I knew absolutely nothing about the IRS niche.
When I got involved in Jack McDonough's program, I knew nothing about the IRS niche.
Do you think any attorney can learn the IRS niche and add it to their existing practice?
Could easily learn the materials and the solutions that your materials offer.
I think that's almost goes without saying. The IRS has some fairly basic programs, and once you learn these programs and get some practical experience as to how to solve these problems, I think anybody can do it.
I don't see why not. If they could get through law school, I don't think that actually learning the IRS stuff is that hard. It isn't any harder than any class that you would take in law school, for sure.
Can you explain to me why you decided to add the IRS niche to your existing practice?
Well, it's a good fit. You know, I enjoy working with people. I enjoy helping people. I've done that consistently with the bankruptcy and debt resolution practice, and the successes that you see with those types of successes are just excellent. And the success I've already had with some of the IRS clients, the gratefulness that they have that you've helped them, that's really one of the most positive benefits.
When you joined my program, were you skeptical of me, my program, or the IRS niche?
Actually, yes.
When I joined the program, of course, I was skeptical. Being a lawyer, you're naturally skeptical of everything, but Jack took all the risk out. It was money-back guarantee, and I said I owe it to myself to take a look at it.
When I first heard of Jack McDonough, it came in the mail. I had a late case where I stayed up till 1 a.m. and I had a client with me at the time. What I did is I opened up his newsletter and we just laughed out loud. We thought it was hysterical. We said, what, a ready stream of clients, people that could help me to build my practice? I don't think so. So we called his 800 number as a lock, we heard his voice, and we hung up like giddy little schoolgirls and walked out the door. 3 years later, I was still struggling with my practice and another newsletter came across my desk. And I said, you know, there might be something to this Jack McDonough. He is persistent. And so I looked more into it. I actually called 3 lawyers in that use his program, Darren Mish, Steve Kinsler, and there was a woman in California I spoke to. They all had high regard for Mr. McDonough, and I felt he was the real deal. I signed up for the program, and I learned a lot.
Do you think learning the IRS niche was going to be difficult?
Yes, I thought learning the IRS niche would be hard.
Do you think it's easier now after attending our event?
Yes, after attending this event, it's a lot easier solving IRS problems.
When I first thought about learning this niche, the IRS niche, I expected it to be very difficult.
Do you think it's easier now after spending a day and a half at this event?
I do think it's easier now after having spent a day and a half at this event. I probably have 90% of the knowledge I need to move forward fairly competently.
How do you think attending this seminar will benefit your practice?
First of all, there are 2 keys in my mind about succeeding in this area. One is marketing, finding clients, and second is being competent in handling the problems. And the program and the seminar have been useful in both areas. One, marketing. We're getting lots of information about how to do it and how other people are doing it. In terms of competence, I think this seminar is invaluable. We have hands-on experience. We're actually getting into the practical realities of dealing with these problems. It's getting clearly defined for us what we can do and what we can't do, and then best of all, how to do it.
Seminar gives you very practical solutions, and that's what I like. It's not like a typical legal seminar where there's a bunch of law professors and eggheads talking about this little point of law. It's, okay, this is what you do, and this guy comes in, and here's the form filled out, and this is how you fill it out. And the second day is just spent on case studies, and it actually shows you how to do the stuff, and I really like that.
What kind of impact do you think my program will have on your law practice, your income, and your personal life?
On my law practice, I'm hoping, again, to be able to put more of my practice in that area, which will free me up to do more things outside of the law. That's one advantage I saw in this, is that it doesn't have to be attorney-driven like litigation. You can have a good support staff that can do a lot of these things, which frees me up to do other things outside of law, whether it's with my family, whether it's other business ventures, or whatever it may be.
I think this program offers lawyers the ability to maybe balance a little bit more of their family life with their work life. Having a history in civil litigation, I've spent many long hours at the office, and I regretted every minute of it.
I think these 2 days at the seminar will allow me to move forward in the IRS niche with a lot more confidence, a lot more ability to help clients and properly solve their problems. And I expect this year to have a dramatic increase in income over last year thanks to this niche.
What would you tell any attorney who's considering investing in one of my programs?
Not to do it because I don't want any competition. If you're on the coast, that's okay, buy it. But if you're in Middle America, just stay out of my pond.
If you have the funds to invest in it and you are seriously interested in maybe going into another area, one that could be quite lucrative, I think the investment is well worthwhile.
Don't do it. I don't want the competition.
Jack doesn't lie about anything. He says it, it's true.